have a real treat here. When I was 14 years old, I was with my father, who was talking to us, Sir Johnny Rawlins. It's Johnny H. Rawlins, who was a British naval sea lord, and he had collected some of the crash retrieval objects of the infamous Roswell crash, and these are actually little bits of the skin that have. And of course, you remember the skin, you couldn't bend it or cut it or anything. The way they did this, of course, they dropped liquid nitrogen on it, and they used a hammer technique of shattering it, and it became brittle. But once again, it's composed of nothing but alien elements, which are, by the way, we're not able to understand where this particular elements come from in the skin. It's the thickness of the sheets of paper you're writing on, and that's all that's needed to be meteor-proof and missile-proof and everything else. And these things have crashed, of course, and they've also been shot down by luck, predominantly, not by skill. And I'll let you look at that, but you can handle these other things, but don't handle this.
You say they've been shot down, Phil. How would they have done that with a
charged
projectile?
Charged particle beam weapon, as well as a railgun. A reusable railgun. And,
that works so like the shotgun, you spray it out.
No, not really. A railgun is an electronic gun that shoots a projectile about 25,000 miles an hour, much faster than any rifle will. I'll have a question and answer period. You can come up, take a look at these artifacts. Here's a couple of magazines. Spotlight. Anyway, here's the Alien Digest that got my friend killed. Here's some of my father's notes. Those are blanks there, but there's the famous popular science about secret airbase. By the way, if it doesn't exist, how come they printed it? Here's the Nazi saucer. That was done by Vladimir Chezersky, who was a Russian space engineer of some fame. Here's the new periodic chart of the elements. And you can go ahead and look through it. Incidentally, here is a unique piece of hardware too. It's an ordinary gold watch. The only thing unique about this particular gold watch is that it's a Waltham, but on the back, on the reverse, it's made in Montauk, New York. It just happened to be used by my dad in the Philadelphia experiment. And it happens to be keeping a rather accurate time. Anyway, I need a seat, and I'll let you look.
Can we get one of those periodic charts?
Actually, the heaviest is the Mernite, that kind of gold-looking material. Be very gentle with these. These aren't normal specimens. And one person handling one piece at a time.
Can we get a periodic chart like that? These
yes. These are $4 a piece.
Okay, I'll take one.
And a year ago, these were secret. Above top secret. By the way, here's your. Okay. Thank you very much. Shoot it. Let's see what this is for you. After we take a look, and as you take your seat, we'll have a question and answer period, and then I'll wrap it up. Okay. Aerial maps are $2 if you want one of those. Those are actual aerial maps used at Groom Lake, and those were made in 1966. Also have portfolios of selected pictures of the atomic bomb blasts at Bikini, as well as Del Thor. And if there's some of them that need labeling, I'll label them for you after the talk. Do
you have one like that?
Yes, I do. Matter of fact, this I can't sell. Take a look inside of that canyon, so to speak. You get an interesting formation. See how the wood fibers have just literally been separated. Yeah, that's right. Of course, you've heard about straws and going through telephone poles after a tornado. Well, maybe this was that kind of a thing, although it seems to be remote.
Are those $20?
Yeah, these are $20, and they're a select group.
Is this in there?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just throw this in. How about that? There's a select group of pictures, like here at the street saucers leaving ground zero. I have other ones that are marked with USS Eldridge. This is, by the way, is the USS Eldridge ready room. It's a ready room aboard the USS Eldridge. I think Al Bielek will verify that. And that's one of their, I think, how many ready rooms? Is Al here?
Yeah.
How many ready rooms were aboard the USS Eldridge?
Theoretically, two. I only knew of one because that's the only one I ever went in.
Okay.
The lecturing varied between various lectures.
It lists the people, there's different people, not all the people, although you can do your homework and probably find that out. These are going, after this talk, these placards are going to be duplicated on special paper and sent to the United States Senate, and of which these pictures will not only be totally declassified, but will be out in public domain.
You're taking a picture of all of them.
And if anything's not marked, if I haven't marked, I'll try and identify them for you.
That's not really.
Christine, did you?
I could give you a map of Room A also.
Did you?
Sure, I'll be. Again, doesn't work.
What a difference. This is the heaviest one?
Yeah.
It's the hardest one?
Once you say the 300 feet.
That's not the only thing up there, just here from there.
Where are you? From here I give a couple more talks. I am uprooting myself. I'm probably going to live in Idaho.
Go through a boat.
No, I don't think so. No, don't get along. Man, I kind of like the guy actually.
This is the stuff that's good stuff for the stuff?
Yep, it is.
And what is that called?
It's called RAM. I call them the fellow who sent them to me, the Aurora drops. Sent to me by the base commander over there. Because I did enough work on this thing.